Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another playthrough of Benedict Fox, the last case of Benedict Fox. We are currently in, I'm guessing, well, I don't know what this place is really. Because what happened was we were chasing, well, trying to run away from something, and after running away from the thing, we ended up here. And what here is exactly, I don't know. All I know is we have to get here somehow. But this guy with like these weird electrical powers is in our way. He's like, I will say, the second serious boss fight in the entire game. So I have to defeat him in order to, I guess, get out of here. But before I did that, I wanted to look around a bit more. And so we're going to search here and here, hopefully get down to this thing. And I'm also going to see if we can get to this. So let's go to that question mark down there first. Let's see. It's right here. How do I get to it though? Strange. Very well. I guess we're not going to look at that then. Because I'm not sure how I access that. There's another question mark. This way. Let's see if we can go this way somehow. So they're like walls or something that are blocking those paths. So I guess we can't do that either. Very well. We shall go to the door then and see if we can figure that out. And if that is also an utter failure, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I kind of explained my thought process with this last time. I'm thinking what it is, there's a number sequence going on, and I have to determine what the next number it is we have to enter that's under the that's under the 210 and next to the 280. So let's first figure out what numbers are represented by the symbols. So the first one is 34. So we have 34, 140, 245. And then next to that we have 70. Let's see, what's that? That would be 175. 175. And then we have 280. And then we have 105. 210. Okay, so let me confirm those are the numbers. Again, we have 2 straight, so nothing going on there. And then we have 30. Not 34. That has to be 35. That's 35. Yeah, that's 35. The first one. So 35, and then confirm that one. 175. Yeah, 175. So we go to 35 to 70 to 105. 140, 175, 210. 245, 280, and then we have a blank. So I have to figure out what that blank number is. So what is the pattern? Well, 35 times 2 is 70. And let's see. 70 times 2 is 120, is 140. And 140 times 2 is 280. But I'm not sure what type of pattern. Yeah, and 105 times 2 is 210. So that's a lot of numbers related to each other by times 2. What? Let's see. No, I'm not seeing anything there. So it goes from 2. Okay, I'm not sure how I should read it. Should I read it as 35 to 140 to 245? So 140 minus 35 is 105. $245 minus 140 is 105. So you end up with 245, the bottom number, and then that top number, 140, being 105, the one on the absolute end. And then you have 140 minus 35, be 105. So let's see. 175. So let's see. 280 minus 175 is 105. And 105 minus 70 is 105. And let me guess, is 70, yeah, I think that's what it is. So 35 plus 70, my gosh, is 105. So 140 plus, what's that number? 175? That's 315. That doesn't work. Let me see something. Trying to see if there's any like symbols or something on the scratches on the wool that might show us something, but I'm not seeing anything. Like there's obviously a relationship between a lot of the numbers. Yeah, and 280 minus 20. But trying to figure out how. So, like, a lot of the numbers, if you do, like, basic addition, basic subtraction, leads to another number that is on here. But I'm not seeing a definitive pattern just yet. Thus far, the only pattern I'm seeing is with the very top one, where you have 35 plus 70 equaling 105. But 140, let me make sure that's 175. Let's see. Yep, 175. Yeah, 175. Well, another thing is that they all are numbers of 5. Let me see. 70, 14, 21. That's interesting. So let's see. So you have 35 divided by 5. That gets you to 7. Add 0, you get 70. 70 divided by 5, you get 14. But that doesn't work. Add 0, you get 140. But again, that's not much. 140 divided by 5, you get 28. So again, that's not much. You have this strange crisscross type situation going on. 245 divided by 5 is 49. What is the pattern? There's definitely a pattern here. Well, one thing I am noticing is that you have 35, then you have 140, then you have 245. So you have a number that ends with 5, a number that ends with 0, and then a number that ends in 5. So based off that, I feel like I can confidently say whatever number we're looking for is going to end in 5. Because you have the second row, 70 ends in 0, 175 ends in 5, 280 ends in 0. And then we go back to the pattern of a number that ends in 5, a number that ends in 0. And so based off that, I'm guessing it should be a number that ends in 5. I wonder, what is it, 175? So 175 divided by 35 is 5. I wonder, is 245? Nope, that's a decimal number. That's not helpful. Nope. Guys, I feel like I'm so close. I don't want to search it, but I also don't want to sit here forever. I'll Google it. What is this place? It doesn't even have a name for where this is. I guess it's say I don't know what to call this place. Let me see. Let's see. Nope, not what I'm looking for. Unhelpful. What if something with the because it goes from 30 to 70. Again, I'm like, pause is gonna end in 5. I don't know. It looks like, because this is from Happy Gaming 843. Last Case of Benedict Fox, The Book of Language, Part 7. It looks like they're just... Oh, it looks like they gave up. Oh, no, they figured it out. How did they figure it out? See, that's the thing about this. I want to know how. I want to understand the logic behind the puzzle. I just don't want the answer. Because there's obvious logic to it. Let me try this then. So I have the answer. Watch this not do anything for me. Watch this be absolutely useless. So they did this. So I was right. It went in 5. They did this. So what number is this? This is 300. 315. It's 315. Oh, is it? No way. No, that's not it. Yeah, no, that's right. It's 315. Why would 315 be the answer? I mean, that is 105 plus 210, but... Yes, that doesn't work. I'm so confused. Why is that the answer? Oh, this sucks. I wish I knew. Ugh. Tarot card, the Empress, is a powerful card that symbolizes mothers, creators, and nurturers. The Empress appears to be pregnant. Growth, art, fertility, willpower, distress, intuition. I hate that. Like, there's obviously a sense of logic to it all. I just can't see it. I feel stupid, and I hate it. I hate these things so much. This place is really large. Whoop. Okay. Oh, there's no witchy chapel. Oh, yeah, we got into that. So I was wasting time.
Benedict?
Oh my gosh. Shut
Benedict,
up, please.
are you all right?
That portal you want to open.
What? How did you...
We're stuck in a loop. We talk, we fight, we talk, we fight. Last time you told me about the portal. Then you killed me again.
Is this some kind of trick?
No tricks. Just honest conversation. Listen, I see that you're on a mission, and a personal one at that. Believe me, if there's anyone that could understand you, it's me. I know about the portal. I get it. It's important to you. What you don't get is that our goals don't conflict. I don't care where it leads to.
Continue.
Let me translate the ritual first. Once I
Shoot.
have my answers, I'll go. I'll leave the translated ritual in the house for you to use.
I'll think about it. We can talk about it in the chapel to the east at the top.
Oh, great. I just came right back where I started. I hate this dark, depressing, jacked up place. It's so freaking confusing. Okay. Alright, then. I mean, let's go back in, I guess.
But I am here, Benedict.
It's strange to admit, but I felt kind of lost without your voice inside my head. Sort of empty.
This misfortune was not one that I savored either. I had grown accustomed to my prison. To you, Benedict.
So... So I guess we just, like, leave this place. Because I'm not seeing anything we can do besides come up here. So I guess we have to go up to the chapel. Like, I've tried. I've tried. But it doesn't look like there's anything else we can do. To the chapel, I guess, then. I'm still not very clear on how it is I'm supposed to survive those sections. Okay, so I need to get up to the chapel. I suppose we can go this way, because I think it would be a wee bit faster.
All at last.
I'm glad you're back. I missed you. Whether you like it or not.
We missed your demon friend. Alright, let's see if we can actually beat this guy this time, yeah? No more playing around, trying to put this guy into the dirt. Sick of him beating me his giant cheating rocks, and like, he's not that hard. I just gotta do it and actually, you know, put a good effort in. He's gone, mother.
I doubt it.
I freaking quit. The one time I decide I'm actually going to put in a good effort this time. Screw it. I quit. Whatever. Fine. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know what I want right now. I guess I come back this way so we can open up this freaking tooth door. Yada yada. But one time I'm like, you know what? We're really going to put in a good effort. Every other time I just been like, I haven't been trying that hard. It's not that big of a deal if we die. I finally decide we're going to really try. And the bastard's not even there. I quit. Whatever. Tooth door. Here we go. Need to go down. There it is. Ah, here we go. It is whole again. Yay. So that's that. So I say we come back to here and see what I can do to survive in this thing place. I hate that place. I really hate this place. We're supposed to be going to the tattooist, but oh yeah, I forgot I need to open that stuff up. Goodness gracious, there's a lot here. What is this? What is this place? Oh, this is the father's place. There's a lot I can do there. Still a little bit I can do here. Isn't this called the Mirage? Oh, Forgotten Cliff. Never mind. That's piano. Ah, crap. I'm about to figure that out. Bastard gave up on me. I still gotta figure out how to get down to there. Ugh, there's just so much to do. Hi. Okay. Let's come here. I want to open up some more stuff. Alright. Shoot. Gonna see if we can survive through this blasted dark place. I really wish I knew why that puzzle was answered the way it was. Well, I'll be watching, I believe, nope, the next to last episode of My Hero Academia Season 8. You know what? It's probably that I have to upgrade my flashlight. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I need to upgrade my flashlight. Yeah, 'cause I can't get past here. Yeah. I need to upgrade my flashlight so that it's stronger or lasts longer or something. Well, in that case, we shall come out to the fire. In this week's episode of My Hero, we deal with Shoto's family, because this family is a hot mess.
Feel free to browse my wares.
All right.
I've got what I needed. Till next time.
So now let's go back. Hopefully this helps. If this still doesn't allow me to get through, then we will explore a bit more. Or maybe I just go ahead and talk to the tattooist. We'll see. But yep, gonna deal with Shoto's family. I think I talked about it a wee bit. His family's a hot mess. The hottest of messes. I will say he's like the only one in the show where his family's just a mess. His father is Endeavor, who is the second strongest hero and the second most popular hero next to All Might. And that's even once All Might retires and all that stuff. 25 this time. Yeah, it's like right. Made it. I'm pretty sure I talked about this a little bit, but Endeavor was one who, there's a thing in this world where if you have children with someone with a different quirk than yours, you can potentially bear children with a stronger quirk than both the mother and the father. So Endeavor had married Shoto's mother for that exact purpose, to see if he can bear a child with a quirk that was crazy strong, so that that child could eventually surpass All Might, so that indirectly Owl's rifle, a long scope rifle, at first glance similar to an ordinary hunter rifle used for shooting snipe. On close inspection, however, it is so much more than that. An exquisitely crafted work of both gunsmithing and enchantment mastery. A playing field on which the wonders of the modern day technology and the ancient occult knowledge perform together their dance of death. Is that a weapon I can use now? Bring the gun to the weaponsmith. Because Endeavor was like obsessed with surpassing All Might, and he couldn't do it, but he thought, oh, if I could have one of my children do it, then indirectly I've surpassed All Might. He's crazy. Endeavor is, well, bad. He ends up better, but he's still pretty rough. We have a new place, guys. Look. Yay. Okay. Terracar, the chariot, maintain focus and confidence, take decisive action to bring ideas to fruition. Do not let anyone stand in your way. War, triumph, vengeance, dispute, defeat, riot. Nicer. So Endeavor married, he has fire powers, right? So he married a woman who has ice powers. And they have their kids, and they have one kid, what's his name? What did they name their first kid? Why can't I remember right now? Dang. Maybe if I... They have their first kid. I cannot remember what his actual name is. I'm a terrible person. Toya! Yes, Toya-kun. They had Toya, and he has fire powers. He's really strong. He's actually stronger than Endeavor. But when he uses it, he burns himself. I've definitely talked about this before. So, like, his doctors tell Endeavor, like, hey, you need to make sure your son doesn't use his powers, blah, blah, blah. But Toya has basically been brainwashed by his father and is set on trying. Goodness gracious, you fall like a rag doll, man. You need to have more oomph in you. Straighten your back. You're tying yourself up. My gosh. It's got some range. Go. And like Toya's losing his head because of Endeavor, and he has basically transferred this obsession with surpassing All Might to his son. And Toya ends up killing himself. He almost kills Shoto, and then Endeavor is neglectful of his other son that he has. He's neglectful of his daughter. He abuses his wife physically, emotionally, resulting in her burning Shoto, and therefore he has this permanent scar. So because their family is just a hot mess, and the story has slowly but surely taught you a bit more about this family, you have these episodes called the Hellas Todoroki family. And they have had, I think, 4 parts now. And we're at the final part, finally. At midnight, life made way into the lover's house. So it should have the words in it. Yeah, I don't know what to do with these though. So we're finally going to see the conclusion of this crazy family. What? What is the whatever you said is zone? Oh, I gotta find these things. No, Janet. My bad. Let me get up. You escape from the Inquisition, so proceed with quest. Weird. Alright then. Survived. What the heck is an Inquisition zone? But yeah, the frame rate's crazy. I know what's gonna happen because I read the rest of My Hero. There's still a little bit I haven't read, but so I know what's gonna happen, and it's really sweet. Wax stamp from Geneve, I guess it says. A wax stamp used by the highest rank administration of the Orda Ira Dei for only the most important of documents, like letters of nomination for the future inquisitors. The inquisitors, chosen from among the select few and the most devoted veterans of the order, are the order's most powerful weapon. For people who are not in the order's elites, however, the possession and use of such an item guarantees a swift and severe punishment if found out. My father played an incredibly dangerous game. All right. Cool beans. Cool beans. Continuing. What's this way? I don't know what it is with like shows, particularly animes I watch. I just like resonate towards the highly traumatized boy. It's usually a boy, a young guy. It's like, why? Like, why? It's so bad. Like, I feel like I've been off the anime suffer train for a little while now, but then I started watching the show Togananki, and was right back into it. Dude experimented on by his father. Yay, love that. Literally has scars upon scars across his entire body because of the crap he had to go through when he was younger. Watched his sister, or found his sister and mother dead, murdered by his father's hand. I hate these things. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, and I don't do it on purpose. It's just I be watching a show, just like, oh, I like this character. I think they're cool. And I kind of find out, about that character. He was physically tortured as a child. I'm just like, what do you mean he was experimented on? Like with case study of Vanitas. Like, I like Vanitas. I know it, but come to find out, oh no, Vanitas were experimented on as a child, tortured brutally. Just like, why? Dang it. It's so depressing. I'm probably gonna talk about it when I actually get to Nier, but I kind of already talked about it a little bit in one of my Nier playthroughs already. That's probably not out yet. It's just, Tarot card, the tower, transformation and upheaval. Some things had to come crashing down for the new to be raised. How science, knowledge, change, destruction, inertia. This bayonet's nice. Alright. Looks like this place thoroughly searched. Let's head back. Finding a lot of tarot cards too. We should probably go to the tattoo soon. That potato. Alright, I'm going to that question right place now. God, I just can't escape it. It is not fun. Like, the one that probably shocked me the most was, something in Fire Force. The character Joker, who's played by was it Kenjiro Tsuda, who does Nanami, and JJK. I love his voice. He's such a good VA. I love his VA. It's so fun when I'm watching anime and then I hear him and I don't expect to find him in that anime. Oh, dang. How the frick you hit me anyway, you bastard. You know, this probably is not smart for me to be here. Oh God, run! Oh God, run! Shoot, I need to get out of here. I need to get up to here now. Move. I forgot how close to death I was. No. I hear it. It's close. It's right there. Oh, thank God. That could have been bad. All right. Back to what we were doing. Back to exploring. We're going to come over here now. Yeah. But yeah, watching Fire Force. And I was like, it's like season 2, and you have the character Joker. And they go a little bit into his backstory. I feel like I talked about this a little bit before. I can't remember. I say a lot of nonsense. I can't remember. But apparently he was part of this order. And there was one of the guys who was like in charge of the order who was just absolutely freaking nuts. And Joker was a bit of a problem child, I guess you would say. He didn't easily fall in line with what the leader of the order wanted. So like he was, and this bastard would like beat his disciples, I guess you can call them, like his followers, if they didn't follow his orders to the T. So, and Joker's like, what? I would say he can't be more than like 14, 15. He's like a child. And this bastard, again, beats him, I guess, commonly or something. And here I was, minding my business. Just like, oh, I don't remember this stuff about Joker. This is really sad. This is absolutely awful. And they show a scene where this piece of filth is beating Joker. Joker shirtless. And again, this kid, he's a child. He's like in his teens. He seems to be shirtless, potentially even further on the clothes. I don't know, because they luckily didn't show anything below the waist. I'm trying to get up to here. Can I even reach up there? Cool, made it. And this bastard. Oh, it's a thing I can smash through. So I have to deal with this first. Okay. Alright, well, I guess I'll come this way then. Look through there. I'm trying to go through the uncharted areas and hope I can find something helpful and something that could help us with these freaking tarot doors. But yeah, this bastard who's beating Joker is also shirtless. God, I hate him so much. And he grabs Joker from behind, who is chained, by the way. And says, I will defile you to your bone. Now, they didn't show anything. But I'm like, what the freak do you expect me to think happened? And this is season 2. And I do not, before rewatching it, because this is when I'm rewatching the show, I did not remember anything like that happening. So there I was in bed watching this, and I was just like, huh? When was this a thing? I don't remember this in the slightest. It was so awful. It's just in the most random of shows, in the most random of places. I get blindsided by just the worst things. Here, there's a lot of these things. so weird over here. I mean, I could go that way, but since we're already moving toward this direction, I can. Ugh, just be minding my business, just like child sexual abuse. And it's like, what do you mean? Why? Punch to the face. Child experimentation and torture. Yay. No, yay. Stop it. Ugh. It's not as bad right now because I've seen plenty of shows recently where that's not a thing. Thank God. But my gosh, for a while it was a thing. Strong one. Uh-oh. All right, get to work. Nope. Backing up. Dang. Get up, you rag doll. Run away! Okay. I need to get the timing. You darn ink creature block thing. Crap, I'm far. Okay, gotta run all the way back there. Yeah, it's a lot better now, but like, just show up in the most unexpected places. Just like, what do you mean he had to do X, Y, and Z? It's usually a dude. I haven't seen a lot of it. I don't know what it is. Maybe because it's just the shows I watch. But like, I don't see a lot of that stuff. Like, you know, child experimentation, child sexual abuse, that type of stuff. It's usually the guys for me right now. Don't know why that is. You think. I don't know. You know what I should have done? Let me come back up here. I shouldn't fall down there. I should stop soon so I can exercise a wee bit and get dinner in the oven. I'm having DiGiorno pizza. Something I like never have. Because it's so expensive. Oh crap. Oh crap. Run away. We're leaving the premises. We don't care that much. Ain't that deep. Oh yeah, it's gotten better. It's gotten a lot better. But it's usually, I don't understand. I learned this year basically that if you're a pretty young boy, you're getting tortured. Particularly if you're a pretty blonde boy, you're getting tortured. There's no way around it. the anime community apparently can't not torture you. And there's where it ends up torturing me. Yay. Because again, it's commonly the character I like. So I'm just like, why that one? Okay, where were we when we died? Here. Okay. We're going in the right direction. More like when I died, because y'all didn't do a dang thing. I'm the failure. You guys are fine. Okay. I'm glad shows like Buddy Daddies and Spy Family exist. Because Lord knows if I was stuck with shows like Monster or freaking... You boke. He literally had his back to him. Okay, we did it. Took some time, but we did it. Okay. So before we continue with that, going up. Yeah, because like I'm freaking watching the show Monster. I talked about it a little bit. There's this kid named Dita. That Dr. Tenma comes across as he's running away from the law because he's been falsely accused of murder. In his research of the person who actually did the murders, Johan, he finds out that Johan was part of like this child experiment thing that was going on at this orphanage. It hurts me. Understood. I should have guessed that. So that brings me back here. Understood. Back down. Tama discovers the person who was in charge of that program that, you know, did the child experimentation and stuff that Johan was part of. And he finds him, and at first he doesn't know it's the guy, because the way he meets him is he comes across this kid, Dita, who's running the streets at night. And you know, he's hurt. So Tenma's just like, wait a second, let me help you. Because he's a doctor. And so he helps Dita. And Dita runs back home. Tenma goes to the house he was told about. And turns out Dita lives there. He is the guy's, this general guy's adopted son. Okay, so that's all explored now. So back down, and then we can go that way. So they're talking. He's trying to learn more about Johan, about these experiments that was going on at this orphanage and everything. Dr. Tenma is. Ooh, piano. Opened it. Oh. There's a note. There's a thing on there. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. It's the music. So what was it? That one, that one. Okay, so let's do it as clocks. So 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock. 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I've yet to figure out these piano puzzles. I like all the different puzzles in this game, but some of them I feel like they need a bit more explanation. Like, it's obvious that you have to play those notes, but it looks like it should be this hand because on my left. Bro, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so that's how I'm going to get through there. I need to open that up. All right, well, I don't know, so we're going to the foyer now. Yes, foyer. Well, there's a couple things we can look around right here. Like, I've got to come this way. Yeah, let's try it, I guess. What was I saying? I think it was like, things are better now. I forgot what I was talking about. Tortured children. I don't remember. You. Okay. Yeah, thank God I found shows like Spy Family and Buddy Daddies. Those are fun. Oh yeah, I was talking about the nonsense in oh.
He's calling a private investigator, isn't he?
He is consumed by suspicion. The trust he once had is deteriorating. He's looking for answers.
Yeah, I did not expect that in Fire Force at all. At all. Yeah, I get some type of ability that allows me to pass through these ink places. Oh, monster there. Chess? D A to H E. Let's see something. Oh, so I can only move one of these. Yeah, that's a D. So D to A. So choose that one. And then oh, D1 I think it was. Okay, actually let me back up. Let me back out. Can I try again? Will it restart? Yes. Okay. So I think it's letter and then number. So move chess piece D one space. Move chess piece H 5. Wait, F. Oh no, chess piece G, E, F. No, that looks like chess piece H. Because chess piece F would be. And that's chess piece D. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it won't let me go to chess piece H. What is it then? Bro. I really don't know what they want from me. Bro. So it's like I can do anything I want with the first piece for some reason. Maybe it's like... Okay, let me see something. No, that still doesn't make any sense. So, let me try this. So again, I think what it's saying is that I need to move chess piece D one space. Or maybe what it is actually is that... Nope, that's the only one that... Okay. We did it. Oh, crap. Oh, wait, they're impervious. I don't want to die. Yeah, I think that's one of those places you have to have a special ability or something. Nope. I like to save now, please. I'm hungry and I want to exercise a little bit and I want to eat and watch my anime. Today's been weird. I got up because I was up pretty late last night, you know, just doing crap. Didn't go to sleep until like 5 o'clock in the morning. Wrong one. I did the wrong one again. So I slept in until like 12 o'clock. Crap. Art of capitulation? Act of capitulation. Capitulation. This paper represents a dark pact between the members of the first circle and the Ordo Ira Dei. A dread sign of surrender. This document has been signed in the blood of those who have sworn to yield to the will of the order. This is how the circle broke. To oversee the first circle's members, the order created the org, a group consisting purely out of the orphans of experiments and rituals. The perfect soldiers against the circle, raised and trained with hatred in their hearts and revenge in their mind. Alright, let's make our way towards here. This would be perfect. Get to the cellar. Dang! I'm gonna cheat this a little bit. I'm trying to be careful. Come on, get your little ugly self over here. Awesome. We made it. Woo! You know, I really should get off, but I keep going. I do like Metroidvanias and how you can just find so much
A member
stuff.
of the first circle, projects for the organization, contacts with the order.
Gonna be real with y'all, I have not been keeping track of the story. Piano page. A notebook page. The day has come. Today I finally come to an agreement with the order. I shall share with them the results of my studies, all the notes, diagrams, charts, measurements, and such. In exchange, you shall be provided with the paperwork required for us to have a child. Marie will be over the moon when she hears this. I hope to get all of this over with soon so I can finally get back to my work. Found the 6th page of your father's journal. And that is where we shall stop. I'm going to go ahead and teleport to the tattoos. I will be exploring this area a little bit more when I come back. But we're doing pretty good now that we have like all this stuff to open up different areas and all that. So his father was doing some shady business and engaging in some pretty dangerous work with this order And it seems like he did some stuff so that he could get his approval to have a child and to make his wife happy so that he can just go back to his work. Not sure who this, what was his name? Tomas. The guy we were trying to kill at the beginning of this playthrough, but he just left and gave us the book of rituals. Or the book of languages. Will he come back? I don't know. I don't know what this Inquisitor guy was. I really should keep track of the story a bit better, but I'm trying to make sure I'm playing the game decent enough that I'm not even paying attention to the story. But I'm gonna try and pay attention a bit more next time, and see what's going on there, because it does seem like it's interesting. It was just kind of hard to get into it because of some of the weird mechanics, the puzzles being a bit confusing, and the voice acting being a bit rough. It's pretty rough. Like, particularly the voice acting for Benedict, it just seems so dry. And going from like the voice acting you hear and like near Replicant or something to this, it definitely leaves much to desire. But the story does seem interesting enough. I would say, like the game. I saw a post on YouTube when I was trying to figure out the solution to that one puzzle door with all the numbers on it. That someone said the game sucks. I wouldn't say it sucks, but it definitely needs some work. It's not that bad. Like, I still enjoy the puzzles. The puzzles are very unique. They're very creative. I like the fact that you have this book and this device, and they're constant, yet you can use them in different ways. You can use it as like a shape puzzle contraption, but you also use it as a numerical puzzle contraption. You can combine the two. There even seems to be a letter, like spelling things out part of it. Like, the developers of this game did a very good job with giving thought-provoking, complex, yet understandable puzzles. My only critique, I guess, when it comes to the puzzles is that it would be nice if some of them were a bit more clear, like these tarot card door puzzles. I am not understanding that at all. And honestly, I feel like the addition of the tarot cards is a bit weird. I guess it makes some sense considering how the woman seemed to be into the occult. So her having tarot cards makes some sense. Okay, I take it back. I guess it makes some sense. But again, I wish the puzzles for solving those doors was a bit more clear. Like, it should be that you look at the tarot card doors and it's like, oh, this is what I have to do. Because based off what I read, it should be have to just match words. But thus far, all the tarot cards I found don't match any of the words on the doors I'm going up against or I'm dealing with. And there's nothing I'm finding that should tell me the order I have to put in the tarot cards. And that's not the only puzzle where it's just like, it seems like I should know what I should be doing, but it's very unclear. Like, I appreciate when a game does not hold my hand and doesn't tell me exactly what it is I needed to do in order to succeed in the game. I like games like Hollow Knight, or I don't know, freaking, what other games do that? Like the Dark Souls games, I guess, like Dark Souls 3 or whatever, where they don't tell you exactly what it is you have to do in order to play the game. But when you have these very different, highly complex puzzles, particularly with the contraption and the diary, where these puzzles and how you solve them differ each time, but you have to use the exact same device and book, having a bit more explanation is appreciative. I feel like when it comes to puzzle games, having more explanation is probably better compared to when you're just dealing with pure gaming mechanics, like, oh, how do you attack, how do you block, how do you duck, crawl, those type of things. Like, we have basic game mechanic stuff being in your face, just like, oh, press this button to jump, do this combination in order to do this combo. Like, that type of stuff, I feel like you can leave for the player to determine. But when it comes to puzzle like things, I feel like it's best to have a bit more explanation. Because you have to basically start teaching your player to get into your head to figure out the puzzle. So, like, once you explain one puzzle or whatever, then cool, fine, dandy. You shouldn't have to do it much repeatedly. But like I said with this one, they have a variety of different puzzles. So, like, you have to, when you introduce a new puzzle type, you have to teach the player how it is they should be thinking in order to solve the puzzle. And I feel like they haven't done that with a good chunk of puzzles thus far in this one. Again, the puzzles are cool. I like them a lot. I just wish I had a bit more guidance on how it is I should go about solving them. Not saying I have to hold my hand, just like, you know, have a hint option. You know how you play games like Cube Escape or something? They give you the option after a while, if you can't figure it out, an option to get a hint. Something like that would be nice. Because quite literally, just about most of the puzzles I've dealt with in this game, I had to search online to figure it out. And I don't like having to do that. Like, I like puzzle games. I really do. They're so fun. I like that they make you think. They're thought-provoking, blah, blah, blah. But if you're going to have a puzzle, it should be that I can figure it out by just exploring the world, examining the things you have provided me, etc. And that doesn't seem to be the case with some of the puzzles. Maybe I'm just stupid. That's a possibility. But I just keep thinking back to those tarot card doors and how it's like very unclear what it is you're supposed to be doing. So I don't know. Again, maybe I'm just dumb. I'm gonna look at the tarot card doors more and see if I can figure out what logic the developer is trying to put into my head and trying to make me follow. But I don't know. I might have to Google it, which I hate doing, but I probably will have to, because otherwise we're just gonna be sitting here for God knows how long as I bust my head through a window as I try to figure out a freaking tarot card door puzzle. So yeah, still like the game, but this is still a couple of things I'm just like, this could have been done better, that could have been done better, etc. Which is very disappointing, because like the fighting mechanics, I've said multiple times already, is my favorite. My favorite part of the game are the puzzles, and the fact that now even the puzzles are starting to frustrate me is making my overall outlook of the game deplete. It's making me not like the game that much. But fingers crossed, I can figure it out. Again, maybe I'm just dumb. And yeah, so we're going to continue with this next time. We're going to explore a bit more of this place. I'll probably, before going here, I'm going to talk to the tattooist to see if I can get something that will allow us to get through these dark purple areas. And we will move on from there. So look forward to that. So that is it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on next playthrough. Bye bye.